Colorado, let's get ourselves a public option. Jesus Christ. How come we don't have a public option? Jared Polis said that we was going to get universal health care, and here we don't even have a public option. Terry Donovan, the president pro tempore or whatever, the one that's running for, she's running against Lauren Boebert. Terry Donovan has introduced a public option. They introduced it last year, then, turned their backs on it and give some bullshit excuse, but now they're bringing it back, and this is, it's complicated as shit, but I'm okay with it. Pass the damn thing. Get the public option. Let's get ourselves a public option. It could be a lot simpler. You could just actually, right now, just some independent citizen could start a nonprofit called Polis Care and just offer it to those who can't afford anything else. Just do it now. Just start a nonprofit called Polis Care and then sign it into law by executive order, not as force, but as a persuasive measure, in order to get, Polis Care passed by the houses. If both houses don't pass it, then, it doesn't get, it doesn't get to be anymore. It's only $1 million, $2 million, what, just to, keep a roster of the non-insured. It seems like $1 or $2 million, I don't know, just a spreadsheet and just to have somebody, type in people's names. Do you have insurance? Nope. Okay, well, there you go. Because insurance is just, a piece of paper, right? It's just a corporation, a fictional piece of paper. If shit happens, and then, all that piece of paper shit matters. But if it doesn't happen, then none of it matters. But you got old Ray Scott. Oh, fucking Ray Scott, this greedy, selfish bastard. So State Senator Mr. Ray Scott, a Republican from Grand Junction, he's deeply concerned about the cost of health care. He's also concerned about the access to health care, period. Besides that, the anti-community dickhead Ray Scott, a state senator in Colorado, says, we just don't have the money. $1 million, that's a bunch of chicken little bullshit. It's a bunch of chicken shit, chicken liver, chicken shit. Every county is like, $5 million. You're going to tell me $1 million for the state of Colorado? Oh, we can't get a public option. We can't cover everybody. Why? Because it's going to cost $1 million. To get everybody coverage, it costs $1 million to get everybody coverage. That's not expensive. That's fucking cheap as shit. But Ray Scott says there's no pot at the end of the legislative rainbow. He said, we don't have near enough available funding to even touch it. So all signs to me says that this is just a political move. This is just a political move. That's what Ray Scott is saying. Now, Kerry Donovan, she's, let cooler minds prevail. I don't know anybody who would say $1 million isn't a lot of money, but in the scope of our budget, we got space for $1 million program. We sure do. And then she's talking about the argument. She says the argument, she talks about the narrative, which is a little psychotic. She says the argument hasn't changed. It's that you're carrying a bill for the people who elected, not the people who passed for access into the Capitol. When I'm running health care bills, I absolutely want to work with the business community and write a bill as best as we can for those big, important industries that employ Coloradans, but I'm carrying the bill because I just talked to my girlfriend back home who says she's not going to go skiing this year because she can't afford insurance. So Kerry Donovan, she cares about, whether or not her girlfriend can go skiing. And this is why, for Kerry Donovan, it's very vital and essential for the public option to get passed. Kerry Donovan, this is the president, pro tempore. This isn't about imposing government mandates on the industry or forcing anybody to give up health care that they already have and like. It's about asking the hospital systems and insurance companies to join us at the table and work together, find solutions to this problem that's persisted for far too long. Colorado's unique plan, backed by Governor Jared Polis, drafted by state regulators in a lengthy development process last year, would have required private insurers to sell the state option alongside other plans on Colorado's healthcare exchange, subject to rate setting and other regulations enacted by its Division of Insurance. The proposal was bitterly opposed by deep-pocketed hospital and insurance groups, which had geared up for an intense lobbying fight. funded a barrage of TV ads. The state option's demise comes just days after Democrats announced that another high-stakes fight over health policy with their effort to pass a guaranteed paid leave program. Right, didn't we just pass that? That was a ballot measure. It's going to be scrapped after sponsors instead endorsed a related ballot measure. But while some of the party's priorities are being sacrificed because of the multi-billion-dollar shortfall that state budget riders now face, the public option bill would have only cost the state about $1.6 million over the next 2 years, according to its fiscal note. So there you go. There you go. Kerry Donovan, who is running against Lauren Boebert in the Democratic primary. She's got a, Sol Sandoval, Colin Wilhelm, Donald Valdez, Ruth Routledge of Durango, Kerry Donovan, no camera, but Susan Martinez. So these are the people that's running in the Democratic primary. Kerry Donovan is one of those people. Susan Martinez, Donald Valdez, Colin Wilhelm, Sol Sandoval are some others. So yeah, Colorado, let's get ourselves a public option. Jesus Christ. Anyways, peace.